I just had a revelation. I just realized what I wanted to talk about, and it 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 hit me. It just hit me. A lot of the times, I've been talking a lot about positive rights and negative rights, and the thing is that I have been caught on a problem between those two. Positive rights are the government protecting the next person by infringing upon your negative rights. Now, a lot of positive rights are good things. And as a progressive in economic matters, I'm all for positive rights. But as a social conservative, I hate it. And the three things that stop positive, or that I think should be minimal or none, or at least minimal, in positive rights are rights for sexuality, orientation, homosexuality, rights to do with gender or women, and rights to do with minorities. And it's like, I was stuck on things like, let's say somebody wants to get a job, and let's say somebody doesn't want to hire a quota system, like doesn't want to hire this black guy, or doesn't want to hire this gay guy, or doesn't want to hire this woman for reasons that aren't just hateful. Like there's a lot of people that are gay in his office, or he's religious, he doesn't believe in homosexuality, or maybe he just doesn't feel comfortable around it, or there's too many women, or there's just, or he just likes a male-oriented workspace, let's say just that, and let's say the business, especially in small businesses, you have a right to discriminate when you want to have discriminating tastes. But all these quotas and regulations and things that say, oh, you can't discriminate here, you can't discriminate there, you can't discriminate here either, race, gender, orientation. Yes. So, how would that be resolved in a world where there was minimal to no positive rights on social issues? Because all social issues are based around either race, gender, or orientation. Well, how I pictured it, because I'm a futurist and a social progressive, not social progressive, economic progressive, is that I would picture a near scarcity society where a lot of the resources are funneled into public services. In other words, we live in a society where things work. And especially, the infrastructure works. And part of that infrastructure is public services. And the key to public services are a legal system that isn't so backed up and clogged that it has the funding in a near post-scarcity society. Well, saying post-scarcity is like a near post-scarcity society, if you know what that is. A society that works, when you have that, you can have a justice system that actually functions and is well staffed. So you can have small consolation courts or mediation courts, but also you can have a 12-person jury, or even be a part of um, of electronic democracy, where not only the judge, the jury, and the public audience in the courtroom, but also an online extension of that in a digital, not electronic, well, electronic democracy, digital democracy, where you could have an online presence that live in that courtroom. So that way, not only would that connect, not directly from your case, but to Congress, work on a congressional level with instant runoff voting, not only could that work on a national level or federal level, but it could also work in setting individual precedents for individual cases. And that would be like somebody who's saying, hey, maybe this guy doesn't want to hire me because I'm gay, or maybe he doesn't want to hire me because I'm black, or maybe he doesn't want to hire me because I'm friggin', whatever, or a woman. But I'm good enough to do this job, and I'm not promoting anything. So, I want this job, and I don't want to live in a hostile work environment. And then boom, the guy gets to put his grievances. They're there for frigging archival reference, and that's how we build a digital democracy. Not any of this bulwark, socialist, cultural, Marxist fucking crap, that we've got now. Oh, do not discriminate. The hell with you. I want a digital democracy, and I'm speaking up for the people. Don't bulwark me. Don't put me in a friggin' class of things that your predispositions friggin' say and take away my right to friggin' speak my opinion. And most of it would flutter out anyway. Once you have a right to a voice, and you have a right to friggin' be heard, and you have a right to friggin' have someone else counter what you've heard. So hey, so you say your piece, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah, you don't like the fruitcake, I got it, you don't feel comfortable, but at least you got to say it. Not in this fucking repressed, freaking backwards first world. It isn't even first world. They should call it second world, because freaking it's not worthy to be called first world. The true first world is a post-scarcity digital democracy society. That's what a first world society is. And the rest of this is just bulwark socialist crap. You know what I mean? Do you know what I really mean? I hope you know. Anyway. Yeah. We need a digital democracy. And we need that because we need the infrastructure to function, to have every time, case-by-case basis, digital democracy, high court of public opinion. In our, what's that thing called? Free market of ideas. That's what I want. I want digital democracy, personal freedom, and absolute liberty. That's why I am so against the cultural Marxist, frigging postmodernist, frigging, politically correct, frigging bullshit. Not because people shouldn't have rights, but because actually, in reality, our rights are being taken away. They're being shuffled away by regulations and all this crap. And what else is really crap will fall away in the true digital democracy. held into the light of high court of public opinion. That's what we need.